Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. It is Bourbon Heritage Month, the most wonderful time of the year in Kentucky. And we are going to celebrate by having some bourbon, of course.
That's right. And Jake Perry from 21C is joining us to demonstrate how to make some delicious bourbon cocktails that you can order right from the menu at Lockbox at the 21C Hotel.
Now, I have to tell you what Jim literally said yesterday, because we talked to you guys yesterday. He said he's intimidated by 21C. He's not a fancy man.
I mean, look at him.
He's like, I've never been in there. I'm
look
scared.
at him. You know, he's bow tie, ready to go.
Ease him into this,
That's right. Absolutely. We can be approachable. It's no problem with that.
All right, so I do like bourbon, but only in mixed drinks. I can't do it straight, so I'm really excited for this segment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we have a couple cocktails to show you today. We're going to start off with one that's actually from our menu. It's the Clarence cocktail. So it's going to be lemon juice, vanilla syrup, and then milk clarified bourbon. So
interesting,
yes. I can't wait to see the texture.
Absolutely, of course, yeah. So the milk, it really does give a nice mouthfeel, but also it strips a lot of the tannins away from the bourbon to make it a lot more approachable.
More palatable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It stings, Jim. It stings.
It stings is what he's saying, right?
Absolutely.
It burns
so you're throwing in right now
So we have the lemon juice here to start, just about a ½ ounce. You're going to do 3/4 ounce of the vanilla syrup we make in-house.
Oh, you make it in-house?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We like to do everything we can in-house.
Yeah, I love that.
Right. And then 2 ounces of the milk clarified bourbon. We use Old Forester for this.
Have you seen the movie Cocktail?
Oh, yeah.
With Tom Cruise?
Can you do some of those tricks?
Oh, I can if you want.
Are you serious?
Well, maybe not today, but
yeah, he's like, this is going to be forever in video, so I don't need that just in case.
Hey, if it wasn't live, no.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're just going to give it a nice good shake here. Pardon me.
I love the bartender shake.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta get a good smile.
He does it well.
He does do it well. He sells that.
The bartender shake. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that.
Bartender shake.
Then we're going to go ahead and strain it on into a nice tall Nick and Nora glass.
I don't even know what that glass is.
There's the texture. That's what I was talking about.
Absolutely. Nice and silky.
Oh.
Well, Jim, I think you should try it. You're so excited.
Oh, well,
got one more thing for you, though.
One more. Let's see the one more thing.
We've got a little bit of orange oil.
Got to garnish.
A little Angostura bitters.
Oh, isn't that fancy?
That made a difference.
I'm at least going to give it a good little whiff.
Please
How
do.
about that? I'll take a little taste.
You got to go for it.
It is good. It is really good, and you're right. You don't taste that full blast of the bourbon in there.
Absolutely.
You're right. Absolutely.
It smells good.
Nice, it's very smooth whiskey sour.
Absolutely.
Basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I love a whiskey sour. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next one.
All right. Let's do it. So this is going to be a classic cocktail we have here. We're going to be doing a Sazerac. It's a very similar to an old-fashioned. The only difference is we add a little bit of a New Orleans flair. It's one that came out in about the 1850s. And this one we're going to have bourbon, simple syrup, bitters, just like an old-fashioned. The main difference is we're going to add absinthe to the glass.
Oh,
okay. When I think of New
doesn't
Orleans,
that make you hallucinate?
Well, in large doses, yes. We're just going to do a couple drops in this one. Nothing too crazy.
So nothing spicy though, because I think of New Orleans, I think of Cajun. So.
Sure, yeah, and so with absinthe, you will get some spices from the wormwood and the anise, but yeah, definitely not like Cajun food.
Okay. All right. That's what I was wondering.
Won't make you sweat or anything.
Right, exactly. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with simple syrup. Just about 1/4 of an ounce. I'm going to do the bourbon, 2 ounces.
Is Buffalo Trace your drink of choice?
I do enjoy me some Buffalo Trace, that's for sure. This drink actually started out as cognac and then went to rye, but I think it tastes the best with bourbon.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You from Kentucky?
I am not, but I moved here recently, and
you've embraced it.
I've embraced it, absolutely. All right, and then we got Pesos Bitters. This is also something that is a New Orleans classic here. Just a few dashes. I personally like a little more bitter, so I'm gonna go ahead for a couple extra dashes.
I love it. Yeah. I trust your judgment.
I mean, this is your show, buddy. I mean, you perform.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna hit the ice.
You know, I could have at least gotten you the ice.
He's awesome.
Oh, it's all right. No worries. I'll get you the drinks.
Gentleman.
That's all we need. Here we are, and then a nice long stir. I usually like to do about 45 stirs or so, rotations, just to really dilute the cocktail down. This is a lot of booze, so you want to make sure it's not too strong for you.
That is down to a science. 45 stirs. I love it.
That is. Let me ask you: is that copper? Is that true copper that you have in your?
This is copper plated. Yeah.
You know, is there a reason why?
Copper is the best for inducing heat. It just really takes on the best to keeping dilution quick and simple. Same thing with the shaker as well. It's
That's
just,
what I was wondering, because I keep seeing it pop up over
Jim,
there.
that was a
Absolutely.
hard question. You need to calm down.
And you know what?
man.
But he knew.
You put him on
But
the
he's the
spot like
man.
That's what I'm here for.
He's the man.
You rose to the occasion. Well
Oh
done.
yeah, and here's the absinthe. We're just going to spray it in again. We don't want to do too much because it can be a little strong. All right, and since we're already stirred, we're going to go ahead and strain it in.
Love it.
Absolutely. This one, the only difference as well as with an old fashioned, we just serve this one neat.
Nice.
Just really nice and
Look
tasty.
how pretty they look
Yeah,
together.
they're gorgeous together. Oh, he's not finished though.
Just a little lemon peel.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm letting him do his thing.
absolutely.
He just. Oh, I'm gonna step back and just let him have at it.
Here we
know.
are.
Oh, watch that. He's got that down to an art form as well.
He's
doesn't he?
good.
Look
Absolutely.
at that.
Got to
He's
hit the rim,
good.
get those oils on there. And here we are.
Beautiful.
That's yours,
and like I said,
Sazerac.
they look so good together.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Now this one might put a little hair on your chest early in the morning.
That's what I need.
What about hair on her head? Would it do it?
I can. Well, see. You maybe try it out. See what happens. Yeah.
Oh,
And-
delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
It's
Now, if
one of
I
my
start
favorites.
seeing things, I'm going to say you've
Blame
been
it on
heavy
me.
on the
I got
spray.
you. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
What is it? The fairies? You start seeing little green fairies.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we appreciate you so much for
Yes,
coming.
of course. Thank you so much for having me.
They're good,
Yeah.
guys.